Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Do you know what movie that's from?
I was thinking of Take Care of Each Other. Is that that's
Truman Show.
Oh
Jim
yeah.
Carrey, when he
That's
comes out of the house, says, "Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening."
yeah.
Anyway,
Good
welcome.
movie though.
Very
Deep.
good movie. Very good movie. Love Jim Carrey.
I love Jim Carrey
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
He's been on a spiritual journey. We are on a spiritual journey. Welcome
Yes, we
to
are.
the Spiritual Kitchen podcast. It's a conversation.
Yeah, it's meant to be a conversation, with a friend or a loved one. The whole idea of the spiritual kitchen, right,
Yeah.
is that it's a conversation, right? Something that you would have with a friend or a loved one over a cup of coffee.
Sure. Kitchen table, walk in the
Right.
park. I heard once that a meaningful conversation every day can help lower stress,
Yeah.
Reduce feelings of loneliness,
Yeah.
and anxiety, and boost overall happiness.
Boost happiness.
Wild,
Right.
yeah.
It is.
Connection
it
is the key to all our human problems, or something.
Connection.
That's
Connection is
different.
Connection is everything, right? I mean, connection to source, connection to people, connection to your community. Without connection, we have that loneliness, right? And that's what these conversations will do. Like it says, it will reduce feelings of
It says
loneliness, right? So, glad you're tuning in. Listen, enjoy. If
Like and subscribe, comment below, send us a text, send us a question, and we will address it in one of these conversations.
Yeah, and we hope that what we talk about today will resonate with you and inspire you to have more meaningful conversations along your spiritual journey.
Sure, yeah. So
My
let's hang
name's
out.
my name's David.
Hey, David. My name's Levi. And today,
I love having spiritual conversations with this man.
yeah. I love having conversations with him too. Yeah.
Well, all right, here we are in the kitchen. Good.
In the kitchen.
Spiritual
kitchen. In metaphorical kitchen, spiritual kitchen.
This is where we cook things up.
Hey, yes, always something cooking around here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like guess what I did today?
I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, after that,
No. What did you do? What did you do today?
I took somebody skydiving. I went skydiving with someone. I didn't. I mean, we went. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Would you go skydiving?
No.
Why not?
I wouldn't go skydiving. I wouldn't go bungee jumping off a bridge into a river.
Yeah, that's
I'm not even going to them air shows. Where the planes.
Sure.
Look, do I really want to die with hot shrapnel? In my heart.
That's probably one of the worst ways to die.
that's
Drowning,
bad.
I heard's bad.
Oh, I don't want to drown either. But let's go bad. You
It was skydiving over the
You-
ocean. I mean, near the ocean.
you skydove, or you skydived today.
I think. I mean, that's a grammar. That's the grammar thing. I went skydiving.
Okay.
I think that's probably safe.
How was it?
Great. It was great. No, I loved it. It was my 5th time skydiving. For those keeping track. And I have been very vocal about getting other people to face their fears. I'm afraid of heights is also the thing, and still afraid of heights. So don't get it weird that I'm cured in a lot of senses. But I made some very public promises, opportunities,
Declarations.
declarations.
I
Independence.
love that word. Because we have to live up to that. It's like setting an intention.
Sure, yeah.
Making a declaration.
No, I definitely was very public with my offer to take people skydiving if they were so interested.
Oh, good.
And this guy Andrew, friend of the show, he said, I want to go.
You're crazy too.
Oh yeah, he very much is. Have you met him?
No,
you have. No. Anyway, so he said he wanted to go skydiving, and I was like, yeah, sure. And then he didn't mention it again for a couple weeks, so I was
Okay.
off the hook. And then he was like, hey, let's go Monday. And I was
what Andrew was trying to do? Make a
um,
connection.
sure, yeah, no, yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, we did have lunch
So
afterwards.
you resisted connecting?
I
with Andrew?
did. Well, I did because I'm human, and my my go-to still is isolation and whatever, putting up walls and stuff. It's something I'm working on.
I'm glad we're having this conversation then.
This is not about skydiving anymore, is it? Oh.
Well, no, we're going to get back to that because this is what comes to mind. This is what comes to mind when I hear skydiving. Trust.
Yeah. Oh, there was a lot of that.
That's my issue, right? You know, no. One of the reasons.
No, yeah.
One of the reasons why I don't go is because I'm scared, right? I just don't trust that the pilot, the guy I'm jumping with, I don't trust that the parachute is going to pop out, you know, because I did a play. One of my very first professional plays was Streamers, and it's called Streamers because that's what when paratroopers go out, and if their parachute doesn't deploy, it's called a streamer.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So
they wrote a whole show about that.
Well, that's not what the play's about, but that's what it's called.
Is it metaphorical?
Yeah. But no, that's my
Love
fear,
that.
right? So
Sure.
mine would be a lack of faith or a lack of trust.
Okay, fair.
Right. So,
Well, to retort, yeah, no, all that stuff. No, I'm afraid of a lot of things.
so how did you overcome that fear?
Well, you pay $150, then you get in a plane. That's really how it goes. I mean, because
And courage. So the things that come up for me
Okay.
are faith, trust, and courage. It takes all of that to do what you did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I guess my question to you is
Why?
no.
How?
No. How did you faith and trust, where did it come from? I mean, you started in a religious background when you were a child, and they talked a little bit about faith, and trust was talked about at home. I'm just curious. How did you?
Not really. I mean, I did grow up in a medium religious household, I guess. We went to church every Sunday, you know. Is it something that I necessarily put a lot of stock in as far as like my personal
Relationship?
that, I mean, is it something that I super identify with? No, not really.
So you had
faith is-
faith. You had faith. When you got in that plane
Well,
and strapped on that parachute with that guy, the first time you did it, right? And you
Yeah.
guys jumped. Did you have faith, trust, courage, or was it just fear? And then you developed these qualities after you jumped. You know, after you walk through your fear, you get courage.
I think it's a little bit of
Courage
chicken-
isn't something I don't believe you're born with. I think courage is something you get when you walk through your fears.
Oh, sure. No, I mean,
Right.
I agree with that. I don't think courage is something that, even you don't see any babies out there fighting wars and stuff. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe not as much anymore.
No, but
Anyway.
babies don't have any fears. Babies have two fears: fear of falling and fear of loud noises, according to Joseph Campbell.
Oh, is that it?
Joe
Loud
Campbell?
noises and falling?
Yeah, and every other fear is learned,
Oh, okay.
according to Joe Campbell.
Oh, okay. Okay. He knows a lot of stuff. I trust him. I put faith in what he says. You know.
There you go.
Just
There
'cause
you
he's
go.
a-
Right now, why do we trust Joe Campbell? Because what he says resonates with me, my soul.
Yeah, a lot of evidence that he knows what he's talking about. Yeah,
Because
I would say.
he
Yeah.
deals in mythology. A lot of
So
his.
good. So good. I mean, that's a whole other
It is. It's great.
conversation.
So
I would say, like, I watched these guys jump out of planes. You know, I know
Okay.
that they've jumped out of planes multiple times, so there's
Okay.
evidence that they know what they're doing. And also, I think
So that's faith. You have faith because you've seen him or her do it before.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Now, trust goes a whole nother level.
Well, yeah,
Trust-
correct.
Just like trust is, okay, I have faith. I've seen this guy jump out with other people and the parachute deploys and they land safely. So now I have faith that that's going to happen. Now, for you to go in that plane and
Yeah.
strap on that parachute and be attached to that guy and jump, that's trust.
Yeah, no, that is trust. That is trust because
Because your life's in his hands now.
very much. I mean, I am attached to this human person. You know, buckles and snaps and whatever. I mean, he could just cut me loose, I guess, over the ocean. I guess that would be very good for him, for
Right.
his
Do me a favor.
job. Oh, on my
Oh,
face.
look.
Oh yeah, look
Look,
at
it's
you.
me.
Look at you, Speed
Look,
Racer.
It's me.
Speed
Go,
Racer.
Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer. Go. Anyway,
Did you see that new movie? The new movie they did?
I hate it. Yeah, didn't like it.
I never watched it.
They did not do. They used.
Too much CGI.
Yeah, and
Just
it was
from the
nothing like
trailers.
it was nothing like the TV show. That's my problem with reboots or
Yeah.
redos.
Yeah.
It's more of a reboot. That's my problem with reboots.
Legacy sequels.
Yeah, they don't stay
Whatever.
true. They don't stay true to the
No.
to the nature, except for which one? Lost in Space did a really good
Ghostbusters.
job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lost in Space on
The
Netflix, the new one.
Oh, that one.
They did a
Not
really-
the 1997 movie with Matt LeBlanc that was like
Nah,
weirdly.
yeah,
I was gonna say
not that one. No,
Good
the
soundtrack
TV
though.
show.
Yeah, that
Was
one.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the TV show was great.
Yeah.
With Molly Parker, and Parker Posey played Dr. Smith.
Oh yes,
It
yes,
was very good. It was very, very good.
yes. Parker Posey is Dr. Smith. Be careful what you're doing with my phone.
I know. Don't worry, honey. I'm not going anywhere you don't want me to.
No, that's fine.
I know,
You do
I'm-
whatever you want.
I'm just gonna look up a couple of words.
Oh, okay.
what we're talking
he's,
about
He's
today.
looking at. I thought he was looking at photos of my phone. Which,
I would not do
danger
that.
zone. You can.
Oh,
You can.
I'll tell you what. We should trade phones and look at pictures. We will both be surprised.
Probably would be both.
Woo!
A lot of good spiritual knowledge in there, though.
Aha.
Faith and trust. Oh, go,
Trust.
yeah, trust definition.
Firm,
Merriam-Webster.
firm belief in the reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something. Confidence, belief, faith are some of the synonyms.
Okay. Yeah.
Firm belief in reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone or something. So when I sit in this chair, I have faith, or I trust that when I sit in this chair, it's going to hold me.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you've sat in chairs before.
Right. Now, can I lose faith in chairs?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
If I-
Yeah. Those folding ones, those metal
Right?
ones.
That happened
yeah.
to me as a kid.
Yeah.
Sat in a little kid's,
Pinch your finger,
folding
blood
chair,
blister. Yeah.
crushed it, broke it.
Oh,
My stepmother was so mad at me.
was it her chair?
And it was her youngest child's chair.
Oh.
Me and my stepbrother, we were in the yard. We were just joking around. And I broke it. So when I
I feel
see
like there's more to this story. Anyway,
just
go
a
ahead.
little bit.
Yeah, great.
So even when I see chairs like that,
Triggered.
yeah, I don't have the
You're not going to sit in those.
trigger. Oh, I'm glad you brought up trigger.
Mm-hmm.
When we're triggered, right?
He was a good
These
dog.
this is
He was a
great.
good dog. Trigger. Isn't it?
No, that wasn't his name, was it? Oh yeah, it was Trigger. What
Somebody had a
TV?
dog
Was he on a
name.
TV show?
Somebody had a dog named Trigger. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
So
Triggered by
let's
chairs.
bring up triggers, right? Well,
Yeah.
when I'm triggered by something, it means that it's something in me that needs to be healed.
If it's historical, it's hysterical. Or
Correct.
if it's hysterical, it's historical.
Yeah, it's true.
Patterns. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Now, what happens when a trust is broken?
Ooh, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a long time to regain that trust, to rework that trust. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
trust is something that needs to be built over time through repeated, action, repeated evidence that you are trustworthy, that something is trustworthy.
Right, like I'll vow never, like I do something that offends you, so there's a betrayal. Now when I come to you and ask for forgiveness, right, I have to make amends, meaning amend my behavior, which
Yeah.
means don't do that again.
That's
I forgive
the start.
you,
That's
but
the
don't do that again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Right? And that's how I rebuild a broken trust.
It's a start.
Right, but I think always in the back of my mind is that concern that,
Hurt me once, you're gonna do it again.
right,
Yeah.
yeah, and hurt
Well-
me once, shame on you, hurt me twice,
Shame on me.
shame on me,
Hurt me
right?
3 times. Girl, get out of here. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, to talk about going back to talking about air shows and skydiving. I mean, it is even this 5th time. Like, I still have like fear about it. I still have like
Because there is a percentage.
there is a percentage.
Whether it's
a-
0.0001,
Yeah.
there is a percentage that
It's
a
an
streamer.
airplane in the sky.
Yeah.
That a streamer would occur. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, knowing that I'm like attached to another human being, like physically, like that alleviates some of that fear, because like if I go down, he's going down,
Yeah.
like realistically or metaphorically. So like that helps with the trust. That helps with the faith in the whole situation.
So
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah.
so we've brought up a lot of different
stuff.
stuff today.
Just for jumping out of a plane.
Yeah, trust, courage, faith. We talked about betrayal of a trust, breaking a trust, and how to amend that.
I don't think I'd go skydiving like if they recently had an accident. I think I would like.
Oh no, it's the best time to go.
It's probably cheaper. 2 for 1. They probably give you all sorts of freebies.
No,
that's true.
because like when it's like it's
Oh,
like
oh, no.
'cause the odds of it happening it again,
No.
right?
You think so?
Sure, it's
Well,
like an
because
earthquake,
then-
right? As an earthquake happens in California, well, I'm never going to California. No, go to California because the next earthquake isn't going to happen for 10, 20, 30 years.
Is that real? Is that a real thing? I mean, I'm not good at math. I mean, that's a story. I'm not.
I mean, what
I'm
are
not
the
very
odds of lightning
well-
striking you twice in the same spot?
I've only been electrocuted once,
Yeah?
but not struck by lightning.
Metaphorically, you've been struck by lightning.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have.
Touched by the hand of something.
What was his name? Okay, you don't have to tell
Okay.
us.
Yeah. No, that's a funny
No,
one.
no kiss and tell.
Well, he's Pope now, so I can't. Sorry,
Is he
sorry,
the one with the
Catholics.
uterus? Is he
No,
the one with the uterus?
I don't know.
Did
I
you
don't
see
know.
Conclave?
No. Oh no, but I read the spoilers already.
Okay.
Spoiler.
That's why I
warning,
said,
everybody.
is he the one
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the-
yeah.
with the
No,
uterus?
I did see. Do you know they have the you guys on YouTube? It's called like there's like 4 or 5 different channels, and it's movie recaps, and it's
Yeah.
basically it's like new
whole movie
the
and
whole movie, but
within-
with clips, and it's like 10 minutes, so you can watch. So I was like, I know what happens. in
Pandering to our little squirrel brain.
Squirrel, yeah, no, I can be on my phone doing this and YouTube on the TV.
Why
doing
spend
that.
2 hours and watch a whole movie when you can
If it's
get...
especially if it sucks, yeah.
So Cliff Notes was way
Yeah.
ahead of its time.
Well, yeah, right.
Way
yeah,
ahead of
exactly.
its time.
Exactly. So no, I heard about the intersex conclave situation. Or whatever. Yeah, great.
Okay. We've
Ran the
uncovered and undusted and,
Faith, trust.
a lot of different things. If anybody would like to call or text in, we'd be glad to hear,
Comments.
comment.
We do read the comments. Well, I don't. I pay somebody to do it because I'm afraid.
He's
Fear.
a liar. He does it all.
Well, if they're good, I read them.
We read everyone. And then, we just pick one that's relevant to the topic
Sure.
of conversation today.
Did we have anybody for today?
Yeah.
Did we have anybody call in?
Let's
today?
see. Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, looky here. Looky here. We have Rob from New Jersey.
Oh, Rob. Hey, Rob.
Hi,
What's
Rob.
going on, Rob?
Rob wants to know, Rob's wife cheated on him.
She did.
That's what he said.
Oh, boy.
And he says he's forgiven her,
Oh, boy.
but he doesn't trust her anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Valid.
First of all, we're sorry that
yeah.
that happened.
No, yeah, I'm sorry, Rob.
That's not fun.
A lot of questions.
Well, what's your part in it, Rob, would be the question that I have. Like, why did your wife choose to look for physical or emotional intimacy outside the marriage? Was she not getting it met in the marriage? So that's something I always can look, everything comes back to me. Like, unless, I don't know your circumstances, but someone cheats on you, they're not doing it to you. Unless it's a revenge type of thing.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah. Usually when someone seeks... I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. I know you. Namaste.
Namaste. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he started it. So,
okay.
Right. No.
Right.
Case it, you're no 100%. 100%.
Yeah. So the question is, was I meeting my spouse's needs?
Communication's the word that needs to be thrown in here.
Right. And it sounds like she wasn't honest with you. So she went outside. She wasn't getting some needs met. And I'm just guessing, Rob. We don't have all the information. We don't have you with...
We're not trying to victim blame either.
No.
Because...
No, it's not your fault. No, not
right.
at all. Not your fault, Rob. But I do need to look at...
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
And ask her, why did you do it? And hopefully she can be honest with you, because and we got to close up pretty soon because we're running out of time. There are 6 components to a good, working, effective, harmonious relationship.
Only 6?
Yeah, that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Okay. The first one
good.
is honesty.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That's
Right.
Good, yeah.
Honesty and listening. So when Levi, like, we're in a relationship, right? We're podcast partners, right? So when Levi listens to me and is honest with me, I trust him. Back to the topic, right? And because I trust him, because he listens to me intently, actively, and he's honest with me, and I trust him, I get vulnerable and share something intimate with him because I can trust him with something that, I'm going through or something that happened. And because I've opened myself up to Levi in returns shares something intimate with me. And that's called reciprocity. So honesty, listening, we develop trust, sharing of intimacies, that's reciprocity. And because we do 1, 2, 3, and 4, we get to coexist in a loving, harmonious manner. And then something along the way happens where I withhold some information from Levi, or I tell a white lie, or fear creeps in, and or I betray. He tells me something in confidence, and I
Blabber.
blab it out. And that's where the 6th component comes in, which is forgiveness.
Oh, okay.
And I think
okay.
that encapsulates
All
encapsulates everything that we were talking about today, right?
Yeah.
Trust and faith and betrayal and broken. And thank you so much for your text, Rob, because it was very pertinent to the podcast today.
Great timing. Getting cheated on.
Oh, Rob has great timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish you the best with that, Rob. I would lovingly confront your wife and ask her why. And
I think couples therapy, couples counseling, a third person, a mediator, someone not emotionally invested to help. There's gonna be a lot of heightened emotions in this whole shebang.
There are. You're right.
I mean,
maybe get a third party to mediate,
or a cat.
Right.
Yeah.
But honesty and listening and trust and really go hash it out. Because if things are left unsaid, they come out later.
They're gonna fester,
and they
worse.
come out in uglier ways later. All right. Well, that's all we have time for today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What I would like to do is we like to end the podcast with a prayer, and a gratitude list, a little things we're grateful for before we pray it out.
Gratitude. I am grateful for rainy days. It was a rainy day today.
Loved it.
And it was a sunny day yesterday. So I got some sun yesterday, and I got able to get some house stuff
And you
done
need
today.
both. You need the sun and the rain in order for the flowers to grow. That's why we're podcast partners. I am grateful for, this is going to sound crazy.
Huh?
Me and my mom got rear-ended by a bus, a Palm Beach County school bus, and I'm grateful for that.
New car.
Right, because...
You didn't tell me it was a school bus.
Yeah, Palm Beach County school bus.
Where's the neck brace? Girl, come on.
I was fine.
You know these tax dollars. Come on. I mean,
I was fine. My mom was injured.
Is this evidence?
No, my mom was injured, and she's filed a personal injury lawsuit.
Okay.
Yeah, for her, and rightly
She's
so.
90.
She was 90. She's fragile. That seatbelt got tight, and she's all her whole right side.
Sure.
Anyway.
Osteoporosis.
But I'm very grateful for that because they gave me more money for my car than I could have got on the open market, and I was able to buy my first new car.
Thanks, Obama.
This is really emotional for me.
I'm sorry.
This is
I'm sorry.
a first brand new car in 13 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm grateful for that.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. No, I appreciate,
Levity. Now you're looking
How's
right.
your eyebrows?
Yeah. He was giving me a jam about the eyebrows earlier.
Tip on the eyebrows, man?
Which one? Is this one big?
No. You're good. Okay,
No,
let's pray it
there's
out. Got to pray it out.
Okay.
All right. Would you do the honor?
Dear Spirit of the Universe, thank you so much for bringing us together, allowing us to connect through shared experiences, laughter, vulnerability, and learning trust, and sharing that with these lovely people out there in the universe. Amen.
Namaste.
Namaste.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.